In this video, we're going to begin solving right triangles, and we're going to start by working on this problem where we're only asked to find one missing piece. Solving the right triangle means finding all pieces, but here we're just asked to find the missing variable, so we're just looking here for angle A. So what we know about angle A is that we have this side over here, which is adjacent to angle A, and we have this side here, which is across from a 90-degree angle. That makes this the hypotenuse. So to find angle A then, we have adjacent and hypotenuse. That tells us we know the cosine of A has to be 0.6673 over 0.8742 because cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. That's why we know that was true. And that tells us then that A has to be the inverse cosine of that. So 6673 over 8742. And then we move to our calculator. Second function, cosine inverse. Make sure it's in degree mode. 6673 over 0.8472. No, 0.8742. And that tells us 40.2. We need to round to the nearest whole number here, so 40 degrees. And that's how you find angle A there. So in the next example, we're asked to find the missing side x over here, which would be side A because it's opposite of this angle. So we have opposite over here. This is the hypotenuse again because it's across from the 90. This is the angle we know. So if we talk about this angle, we have opposite and hypotenuse. So the sine of A is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which in this case is going to be the sine of 22.45 degrees. It's going to equal x over 7265. To find x then, we have to cross multiply, so we can put this over 1 if we want. 1 times x is x. 7265 multiplied by sine of 22.45 is on the other side, so x then is equal to 7265 sine 22.45. Close our bracket. We find to the nearest whole number is 2,774 units. And so that's x. Using the same procedure that we did in those two, we can move forward and find missing angles, missing sides. So the rest of the examples that we'll work on in the next few lessons are going to be solving the right triangle, which means finding all the missing angles and all the missing sides. So that'll be it for this lesson. If you have any questions, make sure you get some help, and we'll see you in the next lesson.